Hello, and welcome back for another episode of the Free to Be podcast, where we are going through each verse of the Tao, and we are on verse 5. Now, I must say, as we tread a little bit more and more in this series, the more I am hearing the voice, the potential that asks, like, do you really want to keep doing this? And you will receive part of the reasoning as to why that is when I read verse 5. And it also just, there's a huge part of me that is incredibly inspired by so many things. And there's a lot that I could offer here in these spaces where I'm giving my time, energy, and resources, and love and care and presence and perspective and gifts freely, and really refining with spirit, like what really is the true lively point, the true point of aliveness, of truth that wants to be shared. And I received, like, go through the Tao, and I'm like, okay, let's go. And I'm in that point of like, so do you just keep doing it because that's what you said you were going to do? Do you meet the moment now and receive the truth in it? Do you meet somewhere in the middle? Is there a deeper truth? Is there a way? Excuse me, I just sneezed. To still honor both and maybe take a little bit more time with it while still bringing forth other mini episodes and things of that nature. So, and stick around on my Substack and you will find extra behind the scenes only episodes for my Substack subscribers, where there's like, I'm really excited about this creation that's coming forth, where I'm choosing to share what is true, alive, and most intimate to me. But I'm not just going to give that away to just anybody, because not just anybody and everybody is like deserving of that. And I don't even love that word, because in like our true nature, essence of essences, like we're all worthy and whole and deserving and complete and beautiful. And we live in this 3D world, and I value my privacy and my community and really desire to build something. And I value my own value and what I have to give, share, and offer. And I know that is worth investing in, even if it's just a small way to show your support of $8 a month on Substack and deepening with. And that's what I'm calling in. And so here we go. Thanks for receiving that, all of that. And without further ado, let's get into verse 5 of the Tao Te Ching, right after I take a sip of my matcha. Thank you. Okay, friends, let's dive in. It reads, "The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both, good and evil. The Master doesn't take sides. She welcomes both saints and sinners. The Tao is like a bellows. It is empty, yet infinitely capable. The more you use it, the more it produces. The more you talk of it, the less you understand. Hold on to the center." Deep breath in and letting it go. You catching on to my little intro? No? And let's do what we do and contemplate it together in the now. The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both good and evil. The Tao is beautiful. It's been simple but profound. And there's like 80 some verses. We've only gone through, we're now on number 5. It could be naive to say I feel like I understand it. However, I do know it's making an imprint. It's touching something within me. And what I've been gathering is this, like, it plays in the both and. It plays in the narrow path. It walks the middle way. It reminds me of something that is neutral. And this world is so dual in nature, so positive and negative, good, bad, right, wrong, up, down. And the Tao itself, and when it talks about the master, it's just welcoming all of it, saints and sinners. Creates, gives birth to good and evil. What a relief it could be if we let go of this charge behind good and evil and rather had an openness to and availability for what is, to notice it, to not judge it, and to choose what there is resonance with and for us going forward. I'm not promoting spiritual bypassing. I'm not saying to not go advocate, because the world is fucked up, at times right now, especially. However, I think our voices, and I know our voices matter. And if you have something that's alive in your heart, go speak it, use it, share it. It's all serving a purpose. And I am a believer of like nonviolence and non-condemnation. And we all get angry sometimes or have our outbursts or moments. And A Course in Miracles teaches that is all insane. That is all ego. That's what is not real. And I've been deeply in my A Course in Miracles season, loving it. And I have been feeling a call to extend the invitation for those who feel like they'd like to deepen in A Course in Miracles, to open up a space where we can explore that together, because it really is profound. And the work will definitely change your life. Okay, let's continue. The Tao is like a bellows. It is empty, yet infinitely capable. Well, when I first read this, I didn't even know what a bellows was, to be honest. Because I write it down, and then I read it to you guys. And I still don't know what it is. So if anybody wants to let me know, go ahead. But I can get it's empty yet infinitely capable. We're going back to, was it verse 4 or 3? the eternal void. The eternal void, the divine feminine. You can even think of the womb. Empty, yet infinitely capable. We ourselves sometimes are like that. The more you use it, the more it produces. Now, the word use here is it's curious to me. I'm not sure if I like it. The more you talk of it, the less you understand. Oh, my golly gee. Hi. Hold on to the center. It just brings me right back to meditation. Right back to the center of the center of the center of the center. And it feels like the practice is to reside there. It feels like the practice is to return there. It feels like the invitation is to return there. Allow for that space. Devote to that time and space. Which I think shifts you, changes you overall, and over time, like makes you, molds you into the best version of yourself and the being that naturally will create more peace and harmony on earth, in this planet. On this planet. And the power of meditation is unmatched. And Yeshua talks about meditating. So many of the parables and the hidden messages within his teachings, so many reference meditation. We need to talk about it. We need to merge the Eastern and the Western and blend and unify and be a bridge. As you meditate, you become the rainbow bridge between heaven and earth. You are your spinal column, your spinal cord, your chakra system. It's a bridge, is an antenna connecting you to the heavens and the earth. And it's within and it's without. And I love you all so much. And that is all we're going to get into for today. Thank you for tuning in. Comment, message me. Especially if you are a woman looking to deepen in your one-on-one connection with mentorship and going into the path of astrology, and also Course in Miracles vibes, and reestablishing, deepening your relationship with yourself and the divine. I'm with you, girl. I got you, girl. Message me. And if you want an astrology reading, my bookings are also open. And you can find those all in my bios. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I will see you in the next episode. Wishing you a beautiful, plentiful, colorful, vibrant, peaceful day and rest of your week and weekend. Aho.